So he got ticked, deleted the video, and he should have got the video up for context, because now he just has the short apologizing. And if you tune into the short and you don't know the full story, you're not gonna know what he's apologizing about. You get what I'm saying? So, and it also takes away the fact of how the Vintage looks bad, because the Vintage commented on his video pretty much agreeing with he got ticks without knowing the full context of the story as well. So, you know what I'm saying? I see that as pretty lame. At the end of the day, man, it's 2025. We are all grown men. There is no apologizing. And it was just a lot of, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I heard it is what it is at least 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So the apology just wasn't sincere. He posted the conversation, which was corny as well. If you're gonna apologize to Jason G Kicks, that's a private conversation. You just telling us that y'all had a conversation and worked it out is enough. But for you to be posting tech, like, this shit is real lame. It's like certain content creators are just willing to just get content and get views. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way they can. You know, even if it's drama, because he's not stupid. People are not stupid. They know people feed off of drama. They know people feed off of controversy. But at the end of the day, bro, you jumped the gun. You knew what you were doing was wrong. You try to make it seem like you're this positive person, good vibes. I love you all. And I can't stand it. I can't stand when these sneaker YouTubers say, "Oh, I love all you guys." No, you don't. You don't even know any of your subscribers personally. In that 10-minute video you just did, like, you made a 10-minute video about somebody you don't even know. You didn't even know the full story. You didn't want to contact him first. And you want to talk about, "I love all you guys," like you're so peace and positive. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not. And like I said in the original video, Jason G Kicks is a nice guy. He's a foreigner. He has a very strong, heavy accent. You could tell that him and his wife and his family, they speak Spanish. They're not speaking English, because for him to be living in America this long and to still have a strong accent that strong, what does that tell you, bro? And most of the time, foreigners like him, they aren't mean people. They don't like to argue and go back and forth. They don't really fully even understand the American culture yet. So he's not going to come at you how I came at you. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not a nice guy. And I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies. When you attack a person who is a nice, laid-back, cool person, and you know that when you attack that person, they're not going to come at you with the same energy, that's a bully. That's a bully. And at the end of the day, he got kicks. You can't stand face-to-face with a dude like me. So bully me. Bully me. I want you to. Like I said, man, my plan is to pull up in Texas. I'm not looking for beef. I'm not going there looking for problems, whatever. But like I said, if I run into you, if I run into one of you clowns, I'm going to approach you and tell you you're a pussy to your face. You're a clown. And if you want to do something, you could do something at the end of the day. Because you dudes want to pick and choose. You want to pick and choose who you want to attack, who you want to bully. Y'all don't want to say nothing to Jay the weaker guy. Let's talk about it. I went on StockX again this morning. Those Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 brick by bricks and my size 11 are going for $530 before fees and everything. That shoe was around the same price as the Galaxies. But apparently 1,985 pairs were recently stolen from a train, supposedly. And you think that shoe is only going to go for $500-$600 on a resale market and it's been stolen? Now, I'm also hearing that they caught a lot of the people. A lot of those sneaker boxes had tracking. If you know, Nike has tracking chips on the sneaker boxes under the label. So a lot of those pairs got back already. So you mean to tell me that that pair is sitting under $1,000 on StockX right now, and that's a legit pair? You have to be born yesterday to actually think that StockX is selling 100% authentic brick by brick Air Jordan 4 that only Nigel Sylvester has right now and a few other celebrities. And you think that $600 is a real pair? So you think Jay the weaker guy was wearing a real pair to the Atlanta Hawks game? Why don't y'all call him out? See, you people just love to be entertained. I realize that. It's all about entertainment for you guys. But most of these sneaker content creators that are doing all this making movie stuff and all this film footage and all these different cuts and edits, they never been through a struggle. They never been through a struggle. But to each his own. I get comments. I get comments that say, you can't tell us who to follow. You can't tell people who to... You're right, I can't. I can only voice my opinion, and I can only tell you how I feel. And at the end of the day, I got into the sneaker game by being less fortunate, by not being able to get Jordans when I was younger. Now that I can afford them, I get them. Most of these sneaker content creators were not in my situation. Most of these dudes were spoiled. He got kicks, you could tell was a spoiled kid. Jay the weaker guy, spoiled kid. Da Vinci, spoiled kid. They had things. So most of these dudes have never been through a struggle. Most of these dudes have never been homeless, have never had to figure out where their next meal was coming from, have never, you know what I'm saying, had to figure out how they was gonna pay a bill or do this or do that. They just entitled at the end of the day. So that's why they have no problem to attack somebody without knowing the full story. Somebody like me, I'm not going to do that because I've been through the struggle. I know how it is to be down. I know how it is to have to wear your friend's sneakers, even though they're a size too big, putting trash bags in the toe box. These dudes will never know the feeling. Somebody like Jason G Kicks, he knows that feeling. He's a foreigner from Puerto Rico, a much poorer area. Why do you think he goes after Jordans the way he does? Yes, of course he loves Michael Jordan. He loves sneakers. But also because he's like me, he comes from the same story as me, being less fortunate when he was younger. Now that he's older and can afford sneakers, he's buying them. He got kicks, the vintage. These dudes are in their early, mid-20s. When I was their age, I couldn't afford to buy every single release. And I'm not jealous of these dudes. I'm not hating these dudes. I'm just trying to get you to understand the type of mentality of these dudes. They're super entitled. Silver spoon in their mouths type of dudes. You could just tell. And you may say, oh, you don't know those dudes personally. Come on, bro. Not once have those dudes talk about a struggle and not being able to. I've talked about that plenty of times on this channel. So you know the difference. Yeah, man, I just want to come up here and briefly talk about that. This man deleted the video. I want to know your opinion. Do you think that he should have deleted it, or he was right by not deleting it? Again, I think he's wrong because if you just go look at the short and you hear him apologizing, oh, we worked things out, you're not going to know what are you apologizing for, what happened. Because he knows the original video makes him look horrible. And if he left it up there, he was going to lose even more subscribers than he already lost. I definitely believe he lost less than 1,000 subscribers. It's not much. He has 50 something thousand, but he definitely lost a few subscribers. But if he kept that video up there and more people saw it, he would lose more. Jason G Kicks has not deleted his video yet. I checked. The Vintage hasn't made a video or a short addressing the situation, which he has because you had a nerve to comment and agree with He Got Kicks. You agree with the bullying. You agree with the defaming his character. You didn't comment and say, yo, I mess with you, He Got Kicks, man, but you need to know the full story. We don't really know. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. So you are just as guilty. And you have not apologized for your comment. So you are just as guilty. And you already know how I feel about Jay the Weaker Guy. You people are going to sit here and say, how do you know your subscribers weren't lying? Somebody comment about Jay selling fakes. That person is not my subscriber. He was a fan of Jay the Weaker Guy. That's why he felt comfortable to purchase from him. Also, check the pinned comment on the original video where I talked about these dudes. I have a person that said he purchased from He Got Kicks and he believes his pair is a UA. There's no reason why that dude will lie on He Got Kicks and just make stuff up, because he said, I like He Got Kicks. I'm a fan of his content. I felt comfortable purchasing from him and I think it's a UA. These people are not just going to come under my video and lie, bro. I have 4,000 subs. I am very small compared to these dudes. Very small. They have no reason to come on my channel and lie. But you guys take it how you want to take it, believe what you want to believe, man. I got another video that's coming up talking about women with this synthetic hair, because we got all these simp dudes that are soft and weak. And when I talk about a woman with fake hair, oh, you were weird, da, 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 da. Well, I got a serious video to prove my point, man. So stay tuned for that if you don't see this video, if you happen to see this video before that video. Peace and love.